Hey everybody, welcome back to Inside Video Games and Gaming with your host Adri Diaz. It's me, July. It's another week of a show, and I'm here with a very special guest. She's my sister, Adri Diaz.
Adri Diaz, sister. Hello.
Hey Adri, how are you?
Good. Man, it's been a while since we've seen each other, brother.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, I mean, it's so crazy. When was the last time we saw each other? Probably like...
I think you and I should both say at the same exact time when we last saw each other.
Okay, yeah. You want to count down? Because there's definitely not a delay over Zoom.
Perfect.
Okay, let's count down from 3 and then
3,
on 1.
2, 1. Okay, yes. I understand the rules.
Okay. 3,
3, 2,
1. 6 years ago.
6 years ago. 6 years ago,
6 years ago, yeah.
6 years? Oh my god, in 2014.
That's right, yeah.
Christmas 2014.
Christmas, yes. Gosh.
Remember?
Do you remember?
I do remember, because that was a crazy Christmas.
It was possibly the most... possibly, I think, the only time I've drank alcohol. It was that Christmas.
It was just that Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
You were like, you dressed up, you first drank, then you dressed up as Santa, and you made everyone uncomfortable because you kept saying, Mommy's kissing Santa Claus, and then you try to kiss her mother.
Right.
On the lips.
Well, right, but I was, again, for the listeners, I was under the influence of bad alcohol.
You were drinking Smirnoff Ice,
mm-hmm.
and you poured it over ice.
Yeah, I kind of liked the little, the little joke there, the Smirnoff Ice over ice.
Yeah, everyone was really uncomfortable.
I called it Smirnoff squared. But that's the but that's the past.
The past, yeah, that was the past, and that I feel like that's probably why that was like the last time we saw each other.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, did you have another reason why we haven't seen each other in the past 6 years?
No, I was just thinking because that same Christmas night, you were high as hell on shrooms, and you tried to kiss her dad dressed as an elf.
Well, you know the famous song, I saw daughter kissing the Christmas elf.
That's not a song.
It's a song.
I think
it's a song that I'm writing with my team.
Oh, with your team. That's right. You're a recording artist.
Yeah, I'm trying. Well, since we haven't seen each other or really talked in the past 6 years, I tried to be a recording artist. Now I work at the mall.
That's right. You do work at the mall.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's really recording artist is gonna take flight. So I'm not. In the meantime, I'm working at the mall.
But who knows? Maybe you'll be at the mall and you'll be, stocking the shelves at Hot Topic and
Hot Topic. Yeah.
And maybe somebody will hear your voice.
How did you know I worked at Hot Topic? I didn't even tell you. That's crazy.
Oh, well, Mom told me.
Oh, so you're speaking to Mom?
Yes. Yes, I'm speaking to Mom, even though she's sort of, doing her own thing that I don't agree with. Dating that guy in prison.
Prison, right. She's dating a man in prison, which I'm all for, criminals should find love too.
Oh, you're for that.
I just, I'm not gung-ho, oh my God, marry these people in prison. But I do feel if they want to find love, I think they have every right to find love. I do feel
regardless
Mom,
of crime?
Regardless of crime.
Whatever.
Whatever crime.
Any
do
crime?
Feel Mom, you said this wasn't a political podcast.
I mean, it's not. I just want to find out where the line is, where you think, people that did bad things are
murderers. Is that what you're getting at?
Yes, murderers, yes.
Yeah, okay. You know what? I think murderers can find love.
Okay. These are the views
I
of
don't
my
think-
sister, Adri Diaz, and not me, July Diaz.
July Diaz, yes. I'm very glad we're talking though, because I feel like I was scared it was going to be kind of awkward.
Yeah, and definitely we'll get into the video game talk for sure, because this is a video game show first and foremost.
Right, for sure. I just kind of find it strange that you haven't talked to me really in 6 years, but you wanted me to help you with your podcast.
Well, I think right now it's sort of like a weird time where I don't really want any, of my white friends on my show. And to be honest,
go on.
And to be honest, it's like I'm trying to amplify voices of both POC and women voices. So who better than my sister?
Your flesh and blood.
Exactly.
Yes, I agree. I definitely agree with that. Going back to mom dating someone in prison, his name is Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin.
Kevin was committed with third-degree murder.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It was not as bad as first, but top 3, because there is only 3.
Right, but I mean, if we're just comparing what's worse, first or third, I think it's, for me, all of it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think 1, 2, and 3 is bad.
Yeah, Kevin definitely murdered someone, and mom is dating him. And I feel like I kind of don't like how mom went about it.
Mm-hmm.
She left dad for Kevin.
Yeah, that was again, that all happened on Christmas night.
And it was strange because you were trying to kiss mom. I was trying to kiss dad. I feel like what I did makes more sense. But you try to kiss mom.
Well, I don't know what do you mean it makes more sense?
Because I was on shrooms.
Right,
so
right. But I also was under the influence. We were both under the influence.
We were both under the influence, but one might be more intense than the other.
Okay. I had 6 Smirnoff Ices on ice. Smirnoff Squares.
Right, you did. And you kept saying that. And I was trying to kiss father. And that night is the night they broke up. That was the night she told dad that she was cheating on him with Kevin from prison.
Yeah, it was rough.
It was really rough.
Anyway, I think we should talk about the video games.
Oh, right. Yeah, we should.
I mean, it's definitely, thank you for being here, and thanks for doing the show. And yeah, I hear you now when you say it's a little awkward. I guess I'm starting to feel that now. For the record, for my listeners, I haven't been near. I haven't even been near alcohol in 6 years since that incident.
6 years. I am on shrooms right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, let's talk about video games.
Okay, as for the listener, my sister, her eyes are sort of just like bugged out right now. But yeah, you said before we started recording, you're a huge Pac-Man and Super Mario fan?
Yeah, definitely.
Like the classic Pac-Man, the arcade? Okay, your eyes are bugging out again.
Sorry. I get a little buggy for Packy.
Buggy for Packy, huh? Now, explain that.
You know, when you do drugs, you get a little buggy for Packy. Pac-Man. I like Miss Pac-Man.
Oh, because she has a little bow on?
She looks done up. She tried, and she looks real cute. Girl power, you know. If I could choose, I would choose Miss Pac-Man. Is it Mrs. or Ms.? Are they married?
I think it's Ms. Pac-Man. I don't think they're married. I think they date, but I don't want to.
They date.
I don't want to put labels on it, and I don't want to comment on her appearance.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Because not because I feel scared to, but I don't think it's appropriate for me to say that in front of my sister.
I mean, it depends what details you get into, but sure, let's just skip it.
Yeah, let's skip that. So anyway,
She only... Hold on, I just need to know. What other detail? She only has a bow. What other thing could there possibly be?
Because I sort of remembered now on the arcade cabinet, she sort of has high heels and she has like lipstick on and she's sort of like kissing, like throwing out a kiss, sort of like seductively.
Does she wear high heels? I didn't even think she had a little body. I thought she was just a cheese or whatever she is. What is she?
Yeah, the cheese. You think she's a cheese?
I mean, if someone were to tell me, I'd be like, ah.
I guess I never really thought of it. I guess they are
what
cheese.
Is she?
I guess there are living cheeses. That makes sense to me. Uh-oh.
On shrooms, everything makes sense.
Okay, my sister's eyes are bugged out again. So what do you love about Pac-Man, the game?
I feel like I have really good hand-eye coordination, so I'm just good at the game. I played it as a kid. I remember when we used to go to the mall as kids and we'd go to the movie theater. Yeah, the same mall
that you work at now.
Full circle.
Yeah.
And I remember
Three Pines Mall.
Woo woo.
Woo woo.
Woo woo woo.
Woo woo woo.
That's the noises we have to make when you enter the mall.
Yeah.
And I just remember as a kid, there was a girl, her name was Kaylee Douglas. Kaylee Douglas was the it girl. And she always played Pac-Man, and hey, July.
I'm just agreeing with you. She was the it girl. What?
Okay. I'm just remember that history we had with Kaylee Douglas.
Yeah, I remember.
Remember?
Yeah, it was Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving.
I invited Kaylee over for Thanksgiving dinner
because her parents left her at home because they went on a trip and they left her there, sort of like home alone.
Yeah,
they forgot her,
and then they left her home alone, and two robbers came.
Yeah,
to try and rob the house, and you were one of those robbers.
That's right, but I was doing it as a joke because
Well, she didn't know that.
That's right,
and you scared her half to death on Thanksgiving.
Well, it's not my fault that she was having what it seemed like a huge party with Michael Jordan and all these other famous people.
Michael Jordan cutout, yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a cutout. I thought it was a big party, but it was a cutout. It was fake. So I was jealous. So I tried to play a prank on her.
You tried to play a prank on her. You scared her half to death. The creepy old neighbor had to whack you with a shovel. And then we were like, Kaylee Douglas, come over to our house for Thanksgiving. Yeah. And then it was so weird when you showed up, head bleeding, being like, that was me. I was one of the robbers. I thought I saw Michael Jordan in the window. Yeah. It was a whole thing. Anyways, Kaylee Douglas was the it girl for your listeners. And she was really good at Pac-Man. I just remember being like, I want to be good at Pac-Man because I want boys to love me at Pine Mall. Woo, woo. 3 Pine Mall.
Woo,
Mall. Woo, woo, woo. And I remember just like practicing every time we went, and it was very fun to me. I liked how Miss Pac-Man gobbled up the little dots. I liked when
did it sort of remind you of like yourself? It's a little joke. It's a little sibling joke you like to eat. So that's all I'm saying.
Do you care to elaborate what that joke means?
Yeah, it means that you like to eat. That's all I'm trying to say. It's a little It's a little sibling ribbing.
Mm-hmm. Good old sibling ribbon. Rib.
Uh-oh, her eyes are all bugged out again.
So yeah, I like to eat. I was a little heavier as a kid.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I mean, I was too. I was too.
Yeah. Get over it.
I mean, it was the 90s. We all were huge.
We were a huge family with huge hearts.
They based the movie The Clumps on us.
Mm-hmm.
On our family.
I know. And we didn't see a penny of that money.
Not a cent.
Not a dang cent. And with Miss Pac-Man, she eats the dots, she eats the cherries, she eats pretzels, she eats oranges.
That's right.
And, those are all some of my favorite snacks. And she eats ghosts. I don't think I've ever eaten a ghost, but if I could.
You would?
I would.
Wow. Have you ever seen a ghost?
No, but Actually, I never told you guys this. I never told the family because it spooked me. Remember that apartment complex we lived behind the 3 Pine Mall?
Yes.
Woo woo.
Woo woo.
The apartment complex, 3 Pine Apartments.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember once I was in my room. I was watching Arthur. You know how much I loved Arthur as a kid.
Oh, yeah. Do you know this?
Of course. The meme of him socking his sister out.
Is that what that meme
Remember
is?
that time? Oh my god, yes! He punched DW!
Oh, I didn't know what that... Well, I thought... For the listener, I had my fist out because that's what the Arthur meme is, but I didn't know that's what the origin of the meme was.
Yes, there's an episode. It was really dark. Like, Arthur punched DW. I guess it was kind of nice, or not nice, but like it was good for like, you know, to teach children like, you can't turn to violence. But it was a dark episode. He punched DW in the arm. He socked that bitch out. She fell, and it was a whole thing. So that's where that meme comes from. Is like him like being mad. Like that was like the shot before you see him hitting her.
Right. And you can say that. I can't say that.
What? Sock that little bitch out.
Mm-hmm. Just want the listeners to know you can say that. I can't say that.
Okay. Yeah, that's what he did. He socked that little bitch out. And wait, why were we even talking about this? The shrooms are distracting me.
We're talking about the ghost. Maybe you saw a ghost. Is that what you were saying?
Oh, and so I was watching Arthur, and it was the craziest thing. I just remember feeling a hand placed on my shoulder. Like I remember feeling like each finger, and I turned around. Obviously, nothing. I swear to this day, this is not a joke. This is nothing. I really did feel that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I truly don't know. I think maybe I told Mom, and she was like, "Oh, it's Grandma watching over."
Right. I also don't think I told the family this, but when we went to Mexico when I was sort of, I think, 10 years old, which I don't like to age myself, but I'll just say you were obviously younger than me, so you're sort of a toddler. Mm-hmm. You probably didn't remember this, but I was staying over at our uncle's house because he had satellite TV, so I would watch cartoons there all day. And I sort of started just sleeping there, and one night this was in the living room. In the adjacent room that sort of was just a room for storage, and no one really went into that room, and no one really told me why no one went into that room. I saw the silhouette of just a older man, and it sort of was just sitting on a pile of junk and turned around and just locked eyes with me. And I remember I never went back to that house. And
wait, did you really saw that?
Yeah, I did see that for real.
Oh my god, what was his ethnicity?
Well, I will say he sort of was like a blue-white aura. I don't know what ethnicity. He was wearing a hat. It felt like he was like wearing a hat or something.
You feel like he was wearing a hat?
Yeah, because I don't. That would be a weird haircut, I guess, if it's sort of just like a brim out, you know?
Wow, that's nutty.
But it wasn't until later that I found out from our family members that someone had passed away in that room. And I think that was that ghost.
Oh my god, that's spooky.
It's spooky.
No, I didn't know this. Yeah, I was much too young because I'm a lot younger than you.
You're very young.
Fresh.
But I'm also, well, you can say that. I can't say that. Yeah. But I'm also not that old is what I wanted to say. I'm not like super old.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Did you have anything else to say about Super Mario?
I do, to this day, I still play Mario Racing. What's it called? Mario Kart?
Mario Kart Racing?
Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Nailed it. So I play that, and I do pick Peach. I'm very bad at that game, though. I'm really good at Mario, like normal Mario. I'm good at Pac-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Mario Kart
Racing.
I cannot stay on Mario Kart Racing. That's what I said.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot stay in the lane to save my life. I will be in the grass. I will be on the dirt road.
You're always seeing our little friend Lakitu in his little cloud bringing you back onto the track.
Yes, I was going to say, that fucker has to save my ass 24/7. He's sick of me. Yeah. He told me.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm tired of seeing you in the damn ocean.
Yeah, anytime I had when I was younger, when I had a shaved head, a lot of people would call me Lakitu.
Yeah, I remember that. They were like, Lakitu. Wait, is that how you say it?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it with that accent like you did, though.
What accent?
I don't know.
There was no
I don't know
accent.
what you were trying to do there, but
I wasn't trying to do anything. I remember the kids bullying you, calling you Lakitu, and they would go, Lakitu. Woo woo.
Yes, they were all from the Pines apartments.
Three Pines Mall.
Mall and apartments.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. This is I think we're coming to the end of the show here.
Okay.
It was a great catching up with you, sis.
It was. I guess I'll speak to you in 6 years.
I mean, we can stay in touch. I mean, I don't.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Do you have anything to plug?
If you want to follow me on social media, Twitter, I have at least 170 followers. If you want to be the 171th, you're more than happy to. Adri MF Diaz, like Adri motherfucking Diaz. Or Instagram. I have more followers on Instagram.
So do you want people to go to the Instagram or the Twitter?
I mean, if you want to go to both, but maybe Instagram, I'm more active there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I post more of like the content I create on Instagram.
Why aren't you on Twitter more?
I just made a Twitter a couple years ago, very late in the game. I made one years ago, actually, but I just didn't know how to use it. 6 years ago, Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember being like, Christmas Eve, I'm going to make a Twitter. Everything's coming up, but then I noticed the next day is when everything fell apart, so I was like, this is Twitter's fault.
Yeah.
Twitter's fault.
Yeah. Hey, Twitter is a real bad place sometimes. Most of the time.
Yeah, 1 minute you're laughing, 1 minute, next minute you're a communist, you know?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay.
I have one last thing to ask you, sis. I'm going to share something in the chat.
Okay, brother.
For you to read, if you could, for me, please. Just a little message for my listeners, because I want them to be informed with what's happening, and I think I shouldn't be actually speaking on this, but I do have some thoughts. So here you go, please. As soon as you get this. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Do you hear that?
No, what?
I'm getting the donk noise.
What does donk mean?
It means I can't copy-paste.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Do you just want to say it and then I'll just repeat it?
Sure. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
It's pretty long, though, so is that fine?
Okay. Am I gonna, repeat this and then be in a cult?
No.
Okay.
It's sort of more of a statement that I wanted to make, but I didn't feel comfortable saying it. But if you give me permission to say this so that you can repeat it, then this is good.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Just repeat after me.
Just repeat after me.
Hey, gamers.
Hey, gamers.
I'm July's sister.
I'm July's sister.
It came out that a big celebrity guy was accused of horrific sexual and emotional abuse and bad stuff.
It came out that a big celebrity guy did bad things. What did you say again? He did sexual fucked up shit.
As you know, this is a silly show.
As you know, this is a silly show.
And July didn't feel comfortable speaking on this because he wants to amplify the voice of women right now in POC, but didn't really bother other women or POC, so he reached out to his sister, who I am.
July didn't feel comfortable sharing his thoughts on this because he is not a woman of color. He is a man of color, but he is not a woman of color. And he thinks it's important that we should amplify people of color and women, get both of them in there, women of color, even better, that we need to amplify their voices.
For the record, July...
Me, Adri Diaz, July's sister, said this.
For the record, July never liked this bad celebrity.
For the record, July never even liked this bad celebrity.
Did July know of all the bad stuff the celebrity was doing? No.
Did July know the bad stuff the celebrity was doing? No, he didn't.
Has he ever met this celebrity? No.
Has he ever even met the celebrity? No, because he stays home all day. He doesn't do anything.
He did see him at Gelson's one time, and he was approached by a young woman fan who asked for a selfie, and then he saw him after the selfie. They exchanged numbers.
July did see him at Gelson's, though, once, and then a woman came up and wanted a selfie photo, and he witnessed...
young woman.
A young woman, he potentially witnessed a horrific thing, and he didn't tell anyone. He didn't say anything. He kept this quiet to himself.
Okay, I didn't say that. July thinks it's...
I thought you did.
July thinks it's good that all the white male podcasters with TV show recap podcasts out there...
July... What?
July thinks it's good that all the white male podcasters with TV show recap podcasts out there...
July thinks all the white male podcasters with the recap podcasts, video games.
No, TV shows.
TV shows, not podcasts, TV shows.
TV show recap podcast.
TV show recap podcasts.
Out there are making jokes about this right now. I think July thinks it's good.
Are out there making jokes about this, and July thinks it's good.
July thanks them for using their platform.
July thanks them for using their platform.
Where their primary listenership are young girls because they recap shows like Tween, Seventh Heaven.
They are young girls, and they recap shows like Seventh Heaven.
One Under Tree Hill. And Gill-less Girl Teens.
And what?
Gill-less Girl Teens.
What is that?
It's a TV show.
Oh. Gill-less, huh?
Gill-less. Girl Teens.
Girl Teens.
To give us some ha-has and belly laughs right now. Right now. July thinks these white guy podcast hosts deserve all digital hearts and likes and retweets in this time.
July thinks that all these guys deserve likes and retweets.
For obvious reasons.
All
famous celebrities with the name Chris. Are no longer welcome on this show. Finally, July wants listeners to know that episodes of Inside Video Games with guests Chris John Wick and Chris Johnny Depp Leah were recorded and uploaded to the Patreon last week.
They were uploaded and they were what?
They were recorded and uploaded to the Patreon last week.
They were recorded and downloaded on the Patreon last week.
But have since been taken down. Please do not leak. And spread these episodes online. Thank you. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you can stop repeating.
You can...
Thank you. That you can stop repeating.
Oh, I'm good. Yeah. Okay, that was fun.
Yeah, and that's it.
What a great message that I made up.
Yes. Thank you for making that message up. Even though I don't think editing wise it'll sound that way. It'll sort of sound like I'm feeding you lines.
No, I think we're good.
Okay, great. And again, just to end on you plugging stuff, you want to repeat your plugs one last time?
Oh, you can just follow me on social media. Adri MF Diaz, Adri motherfucking Diaz, ADRI MFDIAZ. Black Lives Matter. Fuck pedophiles. Don't fuck them. Oh, why did I say that?
No, it's okay.
You know what I mean.
I think everyone knows what you mean. Yeah, I think everyone knows.
Okay, thank God. Fuck pedophiles. Stop giving these white fucking men these voices. Fuck them. Just hang out with some people of color, some Latins like July and I.
Yeah, that's right.
Listen to our content. Watch our content.
Watch our
Fuck
content.
them.
Listen to our stuff. Hang out with me every 6 years.
Every 6 years. Yes. Got it.
Okay, bye.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Get back!